Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. Latest spoilers, please hit the subscribe button for more update. Young and the Restless update. Halloween surprises Victoria and Johnny encounter Chelsea and Adam, murder allegations fly. Chance threatens to arrest Phyllis too, Jack rats out Victor. Ashley and Alan's weird reunion, Martin exchange suggestions keep piling up. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Daniel Romolotti's arrest stuns Phyllis. Victor clashes with Nikki. The Young and the Restless spoilers bring back Amy Lewis. She's in city to see Nate Hastings. And Victor defends himself. Meanwhile, Daniel is stunned at the shocking downturn of his life. Midweek on Young and the Restless, Sally Spectra gets an assignment that surprises her. And Victor warns Kyle. Plus, Lily Winters pushes back on Nikki. Young and the Restless weekly spoilers. October 28, NOV. First, Victor infuriates Nikki as Diane plots vengeance. October 27, 2024. Belinda Gates Turner, Diane Jenkins, Nikki Newman, Victor Newman. The Young and the Restless spoilers. October 28 through November 1. See Nikki Newman furious with Victor Newman conniving with Diane Jenkins. On Monday's Young and the Restless, we get Daniel Romolotti's arrest. As she watches, Phyllis Summers screams in rage. But Christine Williams defuses the showdown, acting as his counsel. Daniel doesn't want Lucy Romolotti or Summer Newman to know. Also, Kyle Abbott talks to Claire Newman. Of course, it's about family problems. And Tracy Abbott hopes Diane will reunite with Jack. But Diane's angry at double norms women face in business. Also on Young and the Restless, Nikki confronts Victor about his vengeance plan against Jack Abbott. So, Victor snaps and enthusiasms at Nikki. He tells her go live with Jack. That's after he accuses her of a night of debauchery with her ex-husband. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Daniel Romolotti's arrest stuns Phyllis. Victor clashes with Nikki. The Young and the Restless spoilers bring back Amy Lewis. She's in city to see Nate Hastings. And Victor defends himself. Meanwhile, Daniel is stunned at the shocking downturn of his life. Midweek on Young and the Restless, Sally Spectra gets an assignment that surprises her. And Victor warns Kyle. Plus, Lily Winters pushes back on Nikki. Young and the Restless. Halloween surprises Victoria and Johnny encounter Chelsea and Adam, murder allegations fly. As Young and Restless celebrates Halloween on Thursday, Johnny Abbott is out with Victoria Newman. They run into Chelsea Lawson and Adam Newman out with Connor Newman. Plus, Sharon Newman is surprised by someone at her door. It could be deranged Phyllis. She's been criminating Sharon of murder to anyone who'll listen. Victor loses tolerance with Adam. And by the end of the week, Victoria opens up to Cole Howard. After his arrest, Daniel takes matters into his own hands. And Claire is startled to see a moment between Kyle and his partner Summer. The Young and the Restless coming week kicks off. November sweeps on Thursday, so anticipate big action as Heather's murder takes center stage. The Young and the Restless Monday, October 28 update. Chance threatens to arrest Phyllis too, Jack rats out Victor. The Young and the Restless spoilers update for Monday, October 28, reveals that Nikki Newman will stop by the Abbott manse with enterprises about Jack Abbott falling back into addicting patterns. Still, Jack will promise he's not going to lose his sobriety. Since Nikki will still have some fears. Jack will covenant to stay down from capsules and will plan to get in touch with his guarantor. Nikki will still want to help Ever, so Jack will ask her to move Victor Newman to back off Kyle Abbott. Jack will reveal that Victor is the man behind Glissade and that he's been manipulating Kyle against him. Jack will also admit this all goes back to the night he spooked Nikki into recovery. Nikki will be floored since Jack saved her life. So she'll march into Victor's office and push for a full concession. Rather, Victor will remind Nikki that he told her to stay down from Jack. Nikki will defend her fellowship and contend she was giving Jack comfort, so Victor will pull out his kerchief and pretend he's touched. Although Victor will reiterate that Nikki needs to steer clear of Jack, he'll also mock her bond with him and act like she should just move in the Abbott house. Once Tracy Abbott arrives at Diane Jenkins Abbott's suite door, she'll struggle to understand how Diane and Jack's love fell piecemeal so presto. Diane will act fed up with having to prove herself and will refuse to apologize for being ambitious, indeed if it means losing her hubby and son. Tracy will start to see Jack's point, so she'll return to Jack latterly and principally admit she's seeing Diane's selfish side now. In the domain, Kyle will entrust in Claire Newman and question if his mama's love for him was ever authentic. It'll be hard for Kyle to suppose back on Nonage recollections since he used to consider Diane his stylish friend. Claire will believe that love is still genuine and will suppose there's room for Diane in Kyle's life again. Despite all the problems, Claire will be auspicious about Kyle repairing his damaged bonds with both Diane and Jack. Claire will also presume that perhaps formerly Diane felt backed into a corner. She verified effects that weren't true in a fit of wrathfulness. All this talk about Diane's docket just wouldn't really add up to Claire since she saw the love for herself. Back in Diane's suite, she'll take Victor's call and wonder if he's on board with chastising Jack. Victor will confirm he's interested in teaming up, so Diane will claim she's after vengeance, no matter who she hurts in the process. Downward, Phyllis Summers will roar about the Bobbies railroading Daniel Romalotti Jr. and will try to help Chance Chancellor from pinioning her son. Young and the Restless spoilers say Chance will hang to arrest Phyllis too if she doesn't stop, and when Christine Blair appears, she'll also prompt Phyllis to shut her mouth. Daniel will admit he hired Christine as his attorney, but Phyllis will expostulate and bear her enterprises to Michael Baldwin latterly. Phyllis will worry about her feud with Christine and suggest that her rival could throw the case. After Michael shuts down that idea, he'll also refuse to represent Daniel since this isn't over to Phyllis. That said, Michael will principally promise to cover effects and get involved if need be. Once Phyllis says she knows Sharon Newman is framing Daniel, Michael will be skeptical. Phyllis will stand her ground, so Michael will advise her not to indeed suppose about fabricating substantiation that points to Sharon. Phyllis won't believe she'll have to fabricate evidence since Sharon is the shamefaced party, not Daniel. We'll see Phyllis make a vaticination about proving Sharon is responsible for Daniel's agony. Speaking of Daniel's agony, he'll feel pouty as he gets fingerprinted and stands there for his mugshot. Daniel will be locked in a cell while he waits for Christine to get him out on bail, so he'll be at a real low point. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Daniel's mess will get worse before it gets better, so stay tuned for updates on any bad news that's still ahead. The Young and the Restless spoilers Ashley and Alan's weird reunion. Martin exchange suggestions keep piling up. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that everything is on track for Ashley Abbott to be released from her installation soon, so Abby Newman Abbott is looking forward to her mama's homecoming. Since Abby wants both Ashley and Victor Newman to walk her down the aisle, it's redundant important for her mama to make it back in time. Thankfully, Young and the Restless spoilers confirm that Eileen Davidson is indeed reprising her part as Ashley and will be returning for Abby's forthcoming marriage. Ashley will have a chance to watch Abby tie the knot with Devon Hamilton Winters, so that'll bring her great joy, especially after all these months of working so hard on her recovery. Still, there could be another trouble to Ashley's internal health on the horizon. Ashley will inescapably reunite with Alan Loran in the near future. So we've to consider how that reunion might go. It's possible Alan will pick Ashley up from her installation in France and bring her back to Genoa City. Also again, Ashley might fly home on her own and show off her independence following her time locked up. We've no doubt that Ashley is feeling much stronger, but trouble could be brewing once she interacts with Alan again. Ashley is sure to be surprised by the romantic developments between Alan and Tracy Abbott in the coming occurrences. Although part of Ashley may be thrilled that Tracy and Alan have set up love, another part of her might suspect that commodity's off. Young and the Restless has offered up some hints that Alan might actually be his crooked binary family, Martin Laurent, so perhaps one last binary switch happened after the deck fall. Still, also he could be masquerading as Alan right now, if Martin had time to change into his departed family's clothes. It's entirely possible that Martin was the twin who decomposed that night. When Alan sounded like he did fate the Abbot Manse upon his original return to GC, that was surely a red flag. We also know Alan is working on a cerebral study and wants to solicit Sharon Newman for the book he's jotting. What if this cerebral study is really about Martin's elaborate scheme and just how long he can pose as Alan? Whatever the case, it'd be intriguing if Ashley picked up on some strange suggestions. Ashley formerly got duped by Martin formerly, but perhaps she won't be so easy to wisecrack this time around. Could Ashley start connecting some weird blotches and grow upset about the possibility that Tracy's departed hard for a sociopath? The Young and the Restless spoilers say Ashley's return will bring some excitement no matter what. So we'll bring you updates on all the drama and further prognostications on any binary exchange news. Thanks for watching these vids. Please hit the subscribe button for further streamlined news.